So that's done. We'll go ahead and drill the rest of our holes here and put these sides on. No, I don't need to use this. Just kind of like it. This is the hole we put the bolt in last time. That's why that one was a little bigger and already drilled. But there's our holes for this side. We basically got this about as straight as it's gonna get. So we'll go ahead now and pull the screws out. Hopefully it kept its shape, and put this back on the boat. Trying to go back a little bit. But worst comes worst, we'll heat it up and we'll screw it down to the boat. here. We're gonna hold back on this because it is starting to get kind of wonky right now. But this way we can go ahead and put this side piece on and see exactly where this is supposed to go, because there's a little bit of movement. We want to just have it in the right spot. So we'll go ahead and put this side on and start bolting together. I just snugged this one up. We got to see about lining up that back though. And screws aren't wanting to line up today. Show you what I'm up against over here. Yeah. That one looks like this panel. One panel needs to go up and the other one looks like the panel needs to go down. Somewhere lined up right. This is the first time that we've had almost all of the sides on in quite some time. And what we've done over here on this side is I've got this pinned into the original hole about halfway. Just go up here and show you where we're at here. Okay, so this one right here, we do have a hole pre-drilled, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to put a lag bolt in there. Now what that'll do is that will give us 2 points along this wall to to show us where the rest of this wall has to go. Then we'll be able to run a line and figure out how far in this wall goes, so we can mark that wall. And we have to make some holes for our lights before we bolt this wall up permanently. You know, this will be a door right here, so we can go right in. You'll see there's a little bit of a gap here. Now up here, they had a little piece of tubing just to help give us a little bit of strength. So we'll probably add something up here. But I was hoping to be able to maybe fit some horns in this little crack here. So at least now we'll be able to get a measurement on those. Now up front, the reason we're doing all this right now is because there's going to be a hatch right here. All right, and we're going to put a hatch over on the other side as well. But in order to figure out where this hatch is going to go, we need to have this in place. So once we get this in place, we can mark that hatch out. Once we mark that hatch out, we'll mark that hatch out over there. And you can see we're going to have to do a little bit of gel coating just to round it, because we're going to make that gutter around the hatch as well as the other hatches. Now up here, you can see this is the seat. So the seat we kept flush here, but there is this space right here. We're gonna make a mount here so we can put an umbrella. This way, if we're sitting out someplace, whether we're fishing or we're just hanging out using this as an island, we'll be able to put that umbrella out, as well as the top, because this does have a top. So we haven't put this side on yet, and the reason for that is we really have no reason to put the side on yet. This side doesn't have that little wall to hold it up, because we're taking that wall off, because we're going to slide the kayaks in and out here. So we're not putting that wall up. What we're going to end up doing is we're going to make some supports that come up off the ground, bolt in big flange, and then we'll have a support that goes up alongside the wall that we can bolt the wall to hold that. So that's kind of what we've got right now. The next step is go ahead and we'll put that bolt in, line this wall up, start marking out where everything's going to fit. You can see our 2 bolt holes over there. Yeah, it's getting there. The unfortunate thing is we're going to be taking those walls off again, but getting a step closer. You can see right here is what's left of our hole. So we're just going to go ahead and clean that out. Now we're not going to put any sealant on this right now. Now on these, we did we doubled up the plywood. So there's an 1.5 inch thick plywood that we're actually screwing into right here. Get it going the right way. And there we go. this is going to serve as the second point of contact to line up how this wall is going to fit against the side of the boat. You know, we had done this a long time ago, set up these holes. And this is also, we can lay out that hatch in front, which we probably should have done a long time ago, but okay, so that's good. This wall's not going to go too far. We got some bungee cords holding it too. Now, a couple things that, since I'm up here right now, a couple things I want to finish up before we put this wall in is this right here. We're going to put a frame around this and put a door on it. So it's just going to be one of those lift-off doors, but it's probably easier to do that before I put this up, because this kind of restricts everything. You can see I'm kind of enclosed in here now. So, but having this up, we're going to be able to figure out where our seat's going to go. This gives you a little bit better view of where the cockpit is going to be. So we're going to be able to go ahead and start to work on that. Got to get that seat laid out where that's going to go. We still got to put our steering wheel and our binnacle and everything on gauges on the console. Pull the wires up through the hole. Still quite a bit of stuff to do here, but as long as we are still moving along, that's all that matters. All right, let me jump down on the outside now and see if we can figure out where this wall needs to be. Okay, well, we're still up here on the deck. I just realized right here, that is another hole where we had set up for this wall, going way back. So we're going to go ahead and drill that out, and we'll put that bolt in as well, and that's going to help us even better to get the exact position of this wall. See, there's our gap in there. That's where we're going to put our mount for the umbrella. And we want to go pretty tight, but not all the way tight, because we're still making some adjustments here. But the original thought was, around here, this will all get taped out. That's why, we didn't go the whole way. But we're going to put a hatch in here, and then we're going to put the same hatch straight across on the other side. And let's go line this wall up. Okay, so we got this wall's lined up now. We've got our 1 1/8. On the back side here, we drilled our hole, and we're going to put our lag screw in. And again, these are going to be coming back out, but got to get everything laid out. This is going to be the final push here. Once all this stuff is laid out and we mark everything out, we put everything in here that we're going to put in here, put these walls on, that's going to be it. All right, now this wall. Now this wall is going to be a little more of a challenge because it's behind here. So we're going to have to get back up into the boat, pull this thing over, and it also has to go forward a little bit because, let me move this stuff and I'll show you, we've got to be able to close the door. So you can see this thing needs to get shifted forward a little bit so that will fit inside. So that's our next challenge. We'll get this thing fitted. On the other side, we'll get that bolt marked out, drill the hole, and go ahead and get that one lag screwed. And then these walls are on. We're getting there. Okay, so we got this one drilled. Got our spacing over here set. All right, let's put our bolt in. Okay, you here to help? All right, let's go ahead and put this in. Let's get this bolt in. Uh-oh. I think I hear some thunder.
We're going outside. We're going to the house.
You ready to go in the house? All right, let's go ahead and put this in. Want me to take it in the house? Uh-oh.
I like it in this house.
You're going to take that in?
Oh God.
That's a lot of weight there.
There. Here. Here.
Thank you.
Here.
Are you going to empty that?
Here.
Let's keep everything in there. And let's see if we can get this lag screw in. Got that?
Can you help me?
You need help too?
This. This. No. Where's this, Mom? Where's this, Deepa?
Gotta get that lag screw in there.
No, go in the house. We're done. No, we're done.
And then we're done?
No. No, Mommy.
I think we're about done.
No, Deepa. No, Deepa. No, Deepa. Okay?
You ready? You gonna try it? You gotta try it on there.
Here?
Yep. See if you can get it tighter. Getting it tighter? Wow.
Huh?
You're doing good. Well, that's going to be about it for this episode. Next episode, hopefully we will have this last piece of wall up, and we'll bring over the kayak racks and see how they fit, because we're still going to have to figure out how we're going to attach the rack to the boat so it doesn't move around. Got some ideas on it, but we'll have to see actually how they fit. So until next time, thanks for watching. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks.